Good Monday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this February 22nd. As we get ready to close out the month of February this week, by the weekend, it'll be the end of the month. And we will be going from February into March already. It's hard to believe. Whew. It's been a not too bad of a weekend, although we've had some rain in here. We picked up 0.4 of an inch of rain yesterday at the Bowling Green Airport, but we managed to hit a high of 65 degrees. It felt pretty good. That happened about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. 52 is the average high, so we were 13 degrees above average. I know, we got spoiled this weekend, didn't we? Saturday, all that, Friday, Saturday, it was, felt real nice. As you know, it's not going to last. We see winds of change coming our way about middle of the week. 51 was our overnight low for yesterday. Actually, that happened just before midnight. 31 is the average high, so we were 20 degrees above average on our low temperature for the day yesterday. 1 year ago, we had a high of 43 and a low of 32 back in 2015. As I mentioned, 0.4 of an inch of rain yesterday with the showers that came through. There was even a couple of rumbles of thunder, especially east of Bowling Green yesterday. Some lightning a couple of times. Nothing severe, of course. So now for the month of February, we're at 3.72. We averaged 2.99, almost 3 inches even. So we're about 3/4 of an inch ahead for the month of February. And year-to-date, we're only behind by about an inch, a little over an inch. Today, just a lot of cloud cover, mainly cloudy, and a bit cooler than yesterday. We're going to see a high at 55, so running about 10 degrees cooler than yesterday, but still above average for this time of the year. Average high 52, we'll be at 55. That's not bad. I don't think we'll see anything falling from those clouds today. It's just a lot of leftover cloud cover in wake of the rain that we picked up yesterday. And then tonight, continued cloudy, a bit cooler with a low of 37. So by tomorrow morning, it's going to feel much cooler than it is right now, with temperatures currently in the low 50s. So we're not going to get too much warmer today. We're actually going to get cooler. Now, we're not going to get cold just yet. We've got some things coming down the pike here that will eventually make us a bit chillier, but cold, not necessarily. I mean, there will be a couple of chilly nights coming up here. I guess it's all in your interpretation of it. But starting Tuesday, tomorrow, we do see an area of low pressure that's going to glide along the Gulf Coast. That's always a kind of a red flag for us in the wintertime especially. We've had a pretty active southern stream of the jet stream, southern branch, if you will, of the jet stream. And, well, it's still running pretty active, and there's going to be a lot of rain and thunderstorms, even the threat of severe weather along the Gulf Coast as we get into the next few days. For us, we're going to stay cloudy on Tuesday, with a pretty good chance of rain developing, especially by afternoon, starting up around the Cumberland Plateau and then spreading north. There's an area of low pressure, as I mentioned, in the Gulf. It's going to throw a lot of moisture our direction. It's one of those extended trough situations where the center of low pressure is actually along the Gulf Coast, but it's like a rubber band. An extension of that low stretches all the way up into the Ohio Valley, and that's what we're going to see during the day tomorrow. Rain will become likely, possibly even a rumble of thunder, kind of like it was yesterday on Sunday. We'll see a high of 54, but as that warmer air begins to move in with the rain, we'll only get down to 54 on Tuesday night, so only about a 3-degree difference between the high and low, and then temperatures will continue to rise as that area of low pressure passes right through Kentucky. At least that's the latest information that we're seeing right now. Just to the west of Bowling Green is where the placement is. And we're looking at a 100% chance of rain and thunderstorms on Wednesday, and it will be quite windy as well as that area of low pressure deepens and strengthens. We'll see a high of 60, but then with the passage of the front, temperatures fall all the way to 34 on Wednesday night. And with any leftover moisture, we could see a change from rain over to snow showers Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Now, as of right now, we're not calling for any significant accumulation. There could be some accumulation on grassy areas, elevated surfaces like your car, maybe rooftops. Some roadways, especially north and east of us, could get a little bit more in the way of accumulation. But right now, unless things change, we are not calling for this to be a significant snow. Although it's a pretty powerful storm, we would have been through, 4 days of way above freezing temperatures, and I think it's going to be difficult to get any accumulation out of this. But as I mentioned, things could change as we get new information that comes in later today. We may change that. So just that caveat there, just to know that the placement of the low, and if we get enough dynamic cooling in the atmosphere, then that could change things. I'm sorry about clearing my throat several times here. I don't want to start over. And I had issues on Friday. I went home early on Friday because I could tell the sinuses were going to get me. So I've been recovering from that all weekend. Thursday morning, as I mentioned, there could be some leftover snow showers. It will be chillier, and the winds are really going to whip around with that low as it moves into the Great Lakes. We're only going to see a high of 42 and a low of 27 on Thursday. Snow showers ending early Thursday, then mainly cloudy, but windy. West winds at 20 to 40. Yeah, both Wednesday and Thursday pretty windy. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the weekend looks great. We're expecting sunshine each day and moderating temperatures. We'll see a high of 43 on Friday, 53 on Saturday as a warm front passes through. And then Sunday, mainly sunny with a high of 51. The next front comes in, stalls out across the Tennessee Valley by a week from today, next Monday. Too soon to say what that's going to bring us, but according to temperature, it looks like just rain. Okay, so going away knowing that with this next system coming in, lots of rain, maybe some thunderstorms, lots of wind by the middle of the week, and the possibility of some snow accumulation. Right now it doesn't look that big, but it could be. All right, so there's that caveat once again. All right, that'll do it for this edition of the podcast. God bless as always, and thank you so much for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. Have a great day. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, 11 a.m. on midday, streaming live to the WBKO app and WBKO.com. Then later today, join me on the Chris Allen Radio Show at Classic Hits, Sam 100.7 between 3 and 7 this evening.